guys, welcome back to camp. Let's run through the setup of the Annex on a forward fold camper trailer. Now, give you a tip, we'll give you a pole diagram on how this all works with basically pole numbers and colors and everything else to make sense of it. But let's go for a walk through and see how all of this sets up. So what we've actually got laid out here is we've got our Annex already set up, basically laid out on the floor. Then we've also got all of our poles out that we need. So what we need in this setup is we need 3 number 1 poles, and those 3 number 1 poles are these ones here. What they've got is a big deep hook on it with basically a somewhere for a pin to slot in, and those number 1s are going to slot straight into here. So let's throw that in place. So all I'm going to do is feed it through here into the pouch where there's a little hook thing. Come and have a look through here, guys, and you can actually see on each of the poles we've got one of these clips. So once it's fed through, that'll clip onto there, and then that'll drop down. We'll go and do that on the middle one. This can be done with one person quite easily, but we've got 2, so we'll make it easy for ourselves. And finally, the third one, straight into this slot here. If you do all this before you actually set up the rest of the tent, obviously you can reach it and it makes life far easier. Look at that, we're already in. So now we need to get the canvas up. So Sean's going to give me a hand with that. So the canvas has a Velcro protection over the top, but it's also a mainly zip connection. So being that the camp is still nice and low, before we've actually gone to put the spreader poles up and stretched all the canvas out, we can basically walk up to it, connect it up to that zip there, and there we go, start walking with it. Look at that, we're almost done. Come on guys, let's go sort the poles out. So Annex is almost up, now we just got to set the poles up. So the easiest way to do this is actually using a couple of ropes and pegs to help you out. So let's grab one of the ropes and one of the pegs, lock that in, and we'll grab this part there, and I'll give that one to Sean. Grab our number 2, grab our number 4, and we're going to use the pin on the top of the number 4 to go straight into the top of the Annex. Now that that's in place, we've got a little locking pin for the canvas to lock that into place on the pole. Sean's going to stick the rope on the end there, and we'll put that up partly. So that's that side done up. Let's go and do the other side, and then we'll worry about the center. Again, I'm going to stick a peg and a rope on this end. I'll grab another number 4 and our other number 2. Stick that into that hole there. And finally, let's go and do the center pole. So what I've got here is a number 3, and we've also got these number 2s that are hanging towards the center and the number 1 that's hanging in the very center. So Sean's already grabbed the number 1 for us. Well, I've got the number 3 here. So all he's going to do is bring the number 1 and the number 2s close together, and we'll pin all of these into place. We'll put that down in there. We'll stretch this one out. Lock that pin there into that holding pin. And now all we've got to do is tighten it all up. We'll throw the Velcro bits on it so it all holds it in together. And then we've got two number 7s, which are only designed to basically help support the rest of the roof in case you get a bit of rain or a bit of water. You know that you've got a little bit of extra support up there. So we'll clip them in. And the final part's just going around, stick the main part of your tent up, go and straighten everything out, and then obviously go and put your guy ropes in so everything's held up nice and tight and locked into position. You don't want the wind coming up at night time and taking all your hard work away. So we'll go and tighten that all up, and you can check out what we've done and how we've set up our campsite. Thanks, guys.